Hello, welcome back. Teh Tarik Hour. As always, this is me, Azreen, along with
Ah Kit.
and we're back for another episode. The few more episodes before Raya, as
Yes.
we record this. During Raya time, it's always the time of spirit of generosity, kindness. Well, not really giving lah. Is the zakat, the charity and everything, right? But some people not feeling the niceness. I think everyone watching should know already the case. But I don't know if you are familiar with what happened over the weekend, last weekend to be exact, right?
No, okay. Just come back to this week lah. We actually we will be more happy first before we go to this topic. Because today I think this is the last week, and then the other weeks come. I think it should be Raya.
Yes, Raya is coming.
Raya. I think during these puasa times, right? During the puasa, I think where a lot of people also is struggling. Not say struggling, is not full in food.
Feel sensitive a bit.
Feel more angry,
But that's the thing. Yeah. Okay, but we'll go into it later. But so it is people feeling a bit sensitive all this thing and it's about the guy recently.
Yeah.
If we look at it, the recent slapping case
Yeah, just now you have already mentioned the slapping case
So if for those of you who don't know, which I don't think is true, I think a lot of people know this case already. Around 16 March last week, in Johor Bahru, right?
Yes, it's happened in Johor Bahru. They have once with youth is gonna slapped by the ones.
So one Chinese guy, young Chinese guy,
uncle.
is confronted by a Malay Muslim guy about eating. And he started asking, are you Malay or not? You Muslim or not? This nonsense.
Actually, I got two perspective views. One is, of course, in the public place, even you can't do any violence to other people, to slap people. These are very wrong things.
I think on general, of course, you should not be you should not be slapping people for no reason.
Even got reason or some other reason, you can call a police or call someone. Because we are in the.
Of course, if someone want to kill you, then maybe you need to defend yourself or something like that. That's different story.
Yes, they're a different story. But for this case,
maybe your order is wrong, or like you see something like people do like this.
We can say this is more civilizations more, because this one it's a very minor things. Not say minors. I cannot say it's minor things, but I know the kid is disrespect or how I don't know. I put aside first. But for this case, you slap people, you punch, you hit people.
You are the wrong
You are the wrong in the first place,
because you have no right over other people's thing, right? If you say like, you see a robber stealing something, you might feel like you need to come in and do something about it.
Yes, you have to come in. Even you can catch the thief, or you can.
But you have to understand the repercussions coming there,
Yes, you also cannot slap the thief.
Yeah,
you don't do the punishment. It's not you go to do a punishment.
Yes, that's why we have a criminal and court system. That's why we have lawyers and judges. All this thing. There's a process where when you see, but something like this like eating in front of a Muslim during Ramadan, for you to react this way is a bit too much.
Yes.
So what happened is that the person saw this young Chinese guy eating, started asking if he's Malay or Muslim, and then demanded to see his IC. Also, something that you have no right.
Yeah, you have no right to see other
people's
IC.
personal information like that.
Yes.
And you imagine if some random person come up to you and say want to see your IC, you think you will give me? Of course not.
No, actually, you don't have this authorized to look for other people IC. If let's say you are the police, or you are the person who have got the authorized, then you can.
No, but even then, that's you. The police have no right to ask for your personal information unless there's a reason, like there's a case or a criminal case for you. So if a police come up to you and say, "Want to see your IC?" You're doing nothing. You're just sitting there, relax. They should not be able to see your IC,
No, if let's say someone's like you go you because they want to check whether you are Malay or you are Chinese. If you even say you in someone or the pub in the pub you are drinking, right? They have the authorized to check your IC also. What they want to confirm you are Chinese or whether you are Malay.
No.
Cannot meh?
There's no legal law for that, if I'm not mistaken.
They have the law to authorize to check your IC because they'll say, oh, if let's say you are drinking.
But that's only if you committing a crime lah.
That's why it's considered that.
Are you saying?
I don't know. Because some people they're saying if let's say they are going to pub or the public place lah, not say pub lah, public place for drinking, right? Especially Malay lah. You cannot drink ma. If let's say I can go for Saman for you, if for Islam.
Oh yeah, but that's different. If you're in a public place like a restaurant that's open view to everyone,
yes.
Then the restaurant is the one that's going to get the saman lah. You as an individual won't get anything because it's not like your fault there. It's the fault of the restaurant serving you the alcohol lah. If you are Malay, Muslim, like that kind of thing. But again, they shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have a reason to ask for your IC unless they believe something is wrong lah. Which case they would say the wrong is the restaurant lah, not you as a person. So that's a different story altogether. But like for this part also, that man has no right to ask the IC anyway.
Absolutely. They have no right to ask for the IC.
And again, if you are a person and you just see a random person come up to you and say, I want to see your IC, you're also scared. Someone is a young guy. It's like a 20-year-old guy. Very young. You're sure very scared also. It's
the very beginning, the initials, you have no authorized to check people IC. First. The second,
you should not be hitting.
You are using violence. You violence to other people. You are doing the
slapping.
Slapping.
And that's the other thing, right? Like, you don't need to go to that violent just because of something like this.
I think he angry. Maybe some problem, some issue is your own personal issue. Then when they want to like.
Okay, but that's the this also because of this, right? It kind of made me think about certain things in Malaysia lah. For one thing, I do believe like a lot of Malays have some anger issues. I would say actually this kind of thing, right? My father also quite angry a person. I remember one time we were at McDonald's and then there's this kid lah playing on the top kid section there in McDonald's there, right? Got the slide or something, right? And then the kid for some reason started making fun of my father like throw the tongue like that, right? And for some reason my father becomes so angry at this kid. This was during puasa also, you know. So I'm like, why you so angry at this kid making fun of you like that? But he was so angry, he was like staring at the kid and was looking like he wants to slap the kid already.
Serious?
He's serious.
Wow.
But then I would have to say that my father also has very short temper lah, so he get angry very easily lah. So thankfully nothing happened. We managed to pull him away and things did not happen lah. But I was very shocked to see that a young kid, maybe like 3 or 4 years old, just age like that, and then he already upset.
Maybe the time people feel hungry, so that's why it will make you become more angry. I don't know.
No, but that's the thing. Like I would have to say my father originally is very angry person already to begin with lah. He has a lot of temper there lah. But you will assume, right? You are an adult. You already 40 or 50 something years old. Your brain, I hope, is already developed enough to say that, okay, this is a child, I'm an adult. Why am I so angry? And in the case of this case, right, I'm an adult. This is a young boy, 20 or something. Why am I so angry? Am I really that angry because he ate the food in front of me? Or am I angry because of something else? I think there's a more underlying issue with a lot of people like this. Because it seems a bit too much just to be angry for something so simple.
Yes.
Rather than that, it's a simple misunderstanding somehow. Like I know some people will say, oh, it's offensive. Oh, you eat in front of Malay. We feel offended because we are struggling so hard to not eat and then you are eating in front of us. So But then I would say, like, isn't that your choice to take that as an insult? I do believe like God wouldn't say to you like, hey, you see people eating in front of you, you should slap them. I don't think so. That's the case. If anything, I would say God is like, oh, this person is eating in front of you. It's a test for you to see your patience, see your disciplines towards religion, and see how well you can maintain there. That is how I perceive. Like, if you ask my personal opinion about fasting, people always ask me, hey, okay if I eat in front of you, Alice. I always say it's okay one because it's not your trial, it's not your challenge, it's my personal thing. So if other people want to eat in front of me, it's okay. It's the more important is can I have the will to stop myself and not feel affected by it. And thankfully, it hasn't affected me at all. So even when like I see other people who maybe are Malay and Muslims are not eating as well, are not fasting as well, that's not my problem. It's their problem. They choose to do that. So why would I need to be angry about it?
I think it should religion don't have the what you call it, the force the people. If let's say during the fasting month, the people who has the people has right to choose or not fasting. Some people because the injuries or some
there are
other
reasons
issues
there
other got the reasons. So we may not notice maybe there's kids or these the children's got some issues not do fasting. We don't know what. Even some people eating in front of you, maybe a Malay guys or other, maybe he got some issue. We don't know. We cannot see, or we cannot see from the surface. Oh, this fella got issues. He not fasting. Directly you can answer. Oh, this fella got the issues. Maybe she got the body got some issue. He can't do the fasting.
You don't
How
say
you
that
know?
The women also, if they got their time of the month there, they definitely still need to eat. But like you will see here if the Muslim women eat right. So many people criticize and all this thing.
I think during this case we have to actually got two way to more understand. The first thing is our normal people, we have to do the respect for people who are fasting. We are
Of
not
course.
in front. People who are fasting, we are not makan in front of
Okay,
them.
that's the thing.
This is one thing. The second thing is the fasting people, they are also want to understand the people. How come some other people they are makan? They are makan not because they want to like insult you or how to do something on you. Maybe they have the reason they want to makan, or maybe he got a body got issue or how, we don't know. Don't see the surface This is what I'm thinking.
But the thing is, right, the 2 point with you, I agree. The second point is we don't know what other people is going through, so we shouldn't jump to conclusion But the first part of like you should avoid eating in front of Muslim altogether. I think that's a good in the guideline, but like it shouldn't be like hard rule because you shouldn't feel like as soon as you see a Malay walking you need to run away and hide your food or something that.
Not like
Like
that.
you remember the case a while back of the students, they need to eat in the bathroom because of the fasting month. A long time ago, they put all the non-Muslim students because it's fasting month, right? They force all the non-Muslim students to eat in the bathroom, like dirty bathroom like that. It's like, why would you do that? It shouldn't be the case, To me, it's like, yes, you want to respect the Muslim by not eating in front of them, but as long as you're being courteous and say, excuse me, if you okay or not if I eat in front of you, that's already enough.
I think it should be they have some appointed places like restaurants or some other places, the place for makan that should can like the non-Muslim people.
I don't agree with that. It shouldn't be like you have to segregate the people like that. Because if you lead to that, right, then it will segregate even more. Let's say now you say like, oh, during fasting month, we set the place for all the non-Muslim to go there and eat the thing, right? So you can eat there. Then this could lead into, oh, now we already have the non-Muslim. Then we can put the halal and non-halal there. Okay, so no halal food here, non-halal there. Of course, we still have this kind of places there, non-halal and non-halal and halal places, right? But then if it become regulation, then every place has to either have a halal or non-halal section.
Divider.
Very divide more. I don't think that's a good idea to keep dividing people like that. It's more rather you should say it's about understanding, right? Like right now, yes, I'm a non-Muslim. I understand the Muslim people are fasting. I will try my best to avoid eating in front of them, but when the time comes when I need to eat, of course I'll ask the person if they're there Oh, you okay if I eat or not and make sure everything is okay. And as the Muslim itself, you shouldn't be so feel attacked by people trying to eat also, because not everything is about you. It's about you and your faith when you do this kind of thing.
Mm.
That's why it's, to me, when this case happened, right, it kind of tells me that a lot of people are acting like they need to police other people about this kind of thing, you know.
Mm-mm.
Like, you have nothing to do with this. It's not your problem also. Like, if the person is Muslim and he ate, right, then it will be God who punish him, what? Not you. Why you need to punish? Like, my personal experience in countries like Indonesia, right?
Mm-mm.
If you like look like a Malay and eat, right, no one will care one, because it's not their problem. It's your problem, what?
Yes.
They're not out there trying to.
In the end, you are the one who are facing God, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're not. No, I'm not go with you.
Because I feel like only as far as I know in Southeast Asia, only Malaysia is the one where it's like people are very strong to be holier than thou kind of thing. Like, want to come out to people and say, oh, you are less holy than me, so I need to attack you kind of thing. And to the point of want to hit people also. But the funny thing is that our minister say, oh, we don't condone this kind of thing. We should not be doing this kind of thing. But like, what are we doing to encourage, to teach people to be more understanding?
I think should we have like just what I'm saying, no. We have to let the public know we are not just a one race in Malaysia. So we cannot have the borders just like what you said. We don't have this call that divider. So if let's say we come to like a place, it's like East Malaysia, even some Malay or other races, they eat in the Chinese restaurants. No matter it's about non-Muslim or Muslim, non-halal or halal, they are eat because they are okay. We first they are come to the Malay store. Maybe they provide the plate and everything is in halal and the food is halal. But in the Chinese, then they provide with non-halal. But you will still share in the same table. We eat together and we sharing.
That again, that kind of like understanding seems to always come in East Malaysia, but West Malaysia, we don't have this thing for some reason.
Our West Malaysia here is we are more actually we see like it's more divided. Even some places like non-Muslim, even in some restaurants, really they have not. You can see not many Malay to go into the Chinese restaurant who are makan. Even they are already say they are not selling any pork or anything any foods lah. They are saying they are not claim say I'm halal, but they are claim they are not selling. But some is you can bring your food or maybe you can go inside Yamcha. But that one I can see the old time have the Malay people and go inside and have
last time, right?
Last time.
That's very funny, right? Because if you look back like 90s, 80s, not really an issue here, right? It's only recently that we've seen more and more, or the past 10 years like that, 10, 20 years, it suddenly become much more stronger, the need to separate the
divider is more stronger, I can say.
But this is the thing that we always come back in the end. Like, it's like we are a diverse country with different races, but it always seems like people just don't want to accept the diversity there and feel like one needs to be more enforced than the other.
I think because today a lot of politicians they play game that try to make our people is more divide. Do you think so? The politicians try to make this more like they highlight this we should be we should halal, we should be Muslim, we should be like that, or you Chinese guy you should be like that. This kind of thing they are all ready to do to the public and make the people who are
more anger this thing, right? But that's the thing, it's like when politicians do this, right, is it because they really want to protect the people, or is it because they just want to easier control the people?
Just what we say before,
always,
many times.
Easy control.
Easy control. This way
it's always end up like that, right? We come to this realization that it's race and religion is used as a tool in order to control the masses there, and it still works as a way of control.
But some people is like some party they also want to gain their power. Of course, they want to like, oh, I cannot say I can be I can so much on the power. Of course I want to divide this group of people. Then I got the power. I can have the voice to voice up my thing. You know. Did you understand? Okay, this group is a Muslim group people, and this is a Chinese group. Chinese will say, oh, I want to protect the Chinese. I want to protect all that. So the Malay group also same thing. Same thing. They are doing the same way. So they want to protect. In this mainland, we have to protect all our things. We cannot be divided.
Yeah, but I mean the way that things are being protected is the issue lah, because the protectionism becomes very violent, no? Sometimes. Like again, this for some people might say like, oh, this is a dumb situation lah. This Malay guy slapping a Chinese guy because of he eating during fasting month. But if you look at it deeper and how it impacts your society like that, right? What if a lot of people really share the guy's thinking that you really need to confront people like that, and then you need to do violent action to people like this situation? If a majority of population think like that, right? Isn't that an indication of how angry and how violent we've become? I mean, I hope that's not the case lah, because I would like to think that, you know, common sense and logic will win over this situation. You shouldn't be thinking to yourself that you need to come up and slap people and become a vigilante and need to be a superhero to protect your race or your religion like that lah. It's like you don't need to be a hero. This is not a movie, bro.
I think some because it's I don't think it's a religion issue. Because some people maybe they have a family issue. They want to come out. They release their stress. Maybe they slap the kids. Maybe we don't know, because not the religion issue. Because this time, because he's angry and because there's some issue. Oh, this is not. I see
last
this
the
guy.
thing, push the thing, right? The last straw there lah, basically. But then that brings up to a different kind of conversation of like, if you are facing such stress, why is there no outlet for you to approach this or at least solve this problem in a more better way lah, instead of going out and slapping people? Are we not providing the care for your mental health there in this country? There's a lot of, if you look at a small thing and see the branching path, but it becomes a bigger issue, you know.
It's come to the religion's part lah. We should not say we have to like understanding lah. Actually, we as people we have understanding for maybe some Malay should be understand the non-Muslim also. We are not in the fasting, so both sides also have to understand.
Yeah, I mean you will hope that's the case lah. But we don't know how this will go about lah. But we do know what happened afterwards. The guy, he got called to court, and then I think he got a case and he need to defend his case and everything like that. Which I want to bring up to the last point now for this, right? Do you think the punishment is enough for the guy, or is this too much punishment, you think? The punishment is either 1 year of jail or 2,000 ringgit fine.
I think this is based on the justice. I have no issue on the justice, but the fella, the uncle, what should he get from the punish? Yeah, yes, he get the punish lah. This is what I'm thinking.
I mean, to be honest, it's like for this kind of situation, probably some level of punishment is needed lah. But 1 year of jail is I think it's too much lah. But
I
maybe
think it's let the justice to do the job.
What I'm more concerned is over the fact that whether or not the person understands and learns from why it's a punishment.
I think the public should learn from this story lah. This
situation,
this case lah. From this case, we have to understand. In Malaysia, we have a lot of group people, non-Muslim and Muslim peoples. We should both understanding. It's not say one side we can do nothing. Chinese also we have to understanding the Malay people. We do it our best lah. It's not say we hide the toilet who are makan lah. Not do that way so hardcore lah. Hide in the toilet.
You shouldn't be
we,
like
we
that.
go in some place, and then if let's say got a Malay the seat beside you, say, oh sorry bro, can I makan because I'm hungry, or some courtesy or some manners. Got some manners to ask the people.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? Let's say you're in a restaurant, you're eating, right? if the Malay person comes in there, it's the Malay person who choose to go in there. That is their choice one.
Yes.
Again, the person stepping in a family mart, there's food there, what? So it's not wrong for the Chinese guy to be eating there and not taking
correct,
anything.
absolutely.
So suddenly the guy come in and see him like that, then it's the guy's fault.
Yes, the guy fault lah. Maybe it's depend on the situation. Actually, very depend on the situations.
Because that's the thing, is like you purposely go into a food place and you don't want people to see eating. That's a you problem, okay?
No, you go into the restaurant. Of course, the people come into the restaurants
to
or
eat one.
to eat one. Not saying they come to a restaurant. I
Okay,
sit here.
if you go to a if you go to a shopping mall and you go inside Uniqlo, then of course maybe you wouldn't expect
you go in Uniqlo or something.
Then you
go and eat.
That's the person eating.
This is cari pasar lah, cari pasar lah, the fella.
Well, you go to the mosque there and you see eat in the mosque. Yeah, it's pasar.
Yeah. If let's say this is the situation, this youth lah,
You would cari pasar, then yes, we understand. But that's not the case. That's why I always funny is like you purposely look at a place where there's food there. What do you expect to see? The food not being eaten by people there, is it? Sometimes I think puasa, people's logic disappear, is it? Logic thinking or common sense disappear. Okay lah. With that, we wrap it up. What do you guys think? Should we? I'm assuming everyone thinks the guy slapping is wrong lah. But like, should we have things like, I don't know, separate places to eat for non-Muslims, or better regulations, or who knows?
I want to wrap it out, because the last few episodes we also have these these few racist issues lah, like
It's been coming a lot more.
the DJ case, and
DJ,
then the
corn
seller. A lot. Well, how come the reason we have so frequent happen this racist happen so frequent, you know?
And you know the weird thing is that all the person in fault are all Malay. The corn seller was a Malay guy who put the racist. The people who made fun of the Indian are all Malay guy. And now this also a Malay guy. I think that might be a problem with the Malay. Are Malays okay? I would ask, because I feel like it's a question to be asked.
I don't know. Just recently we have so many happen in this racist issues.
I think we might have to do a topic to discuss this thing.
Mm-mm.
But well, you guys let us know whether or not that's something that you guys want to hear about. And as always, if you enjoy what
our
we do,
country sick because of some
this deep topic already. But again, if you enjoy our little conversation here, please share, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. And for those who are fasting, we hope you maintain your composure.
Yes.
It's the last so-called week already. By the time
2
this
more
goes
weeks go for the Raya. I think 2 more weeks.
no, by the time this goes up, the next week is already Raya already. So 1 more week for you to hold on for Raya, and then can enjoy. We'll try to record an episode before that as well, so you can have watched something on Raya Day as well. Something for Raya. And until then, we will see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.